Cool. So if we need to change an agent on a movement, because yes, as Monson, you might be principal, but you want to change and bill somebody else because it's another agency that is taking that, or a line that is taking that. So if I go into the movement to change, let me get it loud. Again, thin line of the internet. So this is a movement. Thank you, Ahmad, getting that regarding Mars. So this is the movement of the Omaha. So if from an arrival perspective, I need, as the primary agent is Monson, but I need to have somebody else being charged for that activity, I can put in somebody else. So I'm just not the right people to charge for. I get that, Fiero. I'm just using it, but you can select then the other agency and save that. Then in this case, the shipping operator, if that's been filled out, will be charged for that movement. That needs to be set on each movement. So it depends on who's got carriage of the arrival or departure movement, but you can set that by selecting this shipping operator where you can change the who gets charged for it. So this is the instance where, and I'm taking yourself, Fiero, as an example, you carry 4 or 5 agency hats where we can manage this under the GAC account, but you can charge other other accounts that you have carriage over under this method. And
See how
similar,
there's no star on it? Does it? If that means if it's left blank, it just goes to the agent.
yeah. So if this is left blank, it goes to the agent.
Okay, cheers.
So
just because there's no star on it, so it doesn't say that it's compulsory.
I think it's just playing up with it. This is a message regarding a removal that's in play. This is still our test system, but this is save this. This should be stuck. But it's not a star because it's not required. You have the option to do it. That's why there's no stars required field. Similar, and we're just closing this out. If there is, and this is an example, and you guys can tell me I'm right or wrong, but if there's a vessel that changes contract or changes agent in mid visit, there is an ability to change agent's hands, if that makes sense. So if, and I'm using the names, if Monson carries only the arrival, but the vessel changes to another agent on the departure as full carriage, not responsible for, you have the ability to change that, but you'll lose access if you do it for all of them. And I'll grab one that is not completed. STR Express, I'll take this one. If there is a need to, like Monson or its other ones that you're responsible for does not carry that departure movement at all, the ability is then for the primary that makes the booking to change the agent to ones that move on the departure, go into departure, change where is going, then change the agent going out, if that makes sense. So there's 2 scenarios. One is where, in this case, GAC has a multitude of heads on for different companies. They can use the shipping operator to have that bill being sent to others. But if all of a sudden GAC hands over that movement on the departure to Monson, then you will be changing the agent here at this level. Does that make sense? Anybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Yes, it does.
Sorry, Victor. You're crackling up while you came through, but okay, I'm getting yes, it does. So there's that 2 different things. If you have that authority to act on behalf of others, you can use that shipping operator. If you're handing the movement over to a completely different agent, you can use that agent area.
Yeah, cheers.
Cool. Any other questions while I'm here?
One question, can you shift to a berth and use a different agent also?
Yep. So within this shift, so this is a removal, but it's similar as a shift. Here it's completed, they're confirmed. I'll just take the Omaha as an example. So, okay. Common one. You need to do on a shift, you need to do that on the departure. The departure is the primary on the shift and removal of the movement itself, because of how the system is built. A shift or removal still has, in all things, an arrival and a departure concept. In respect to, if you do a removal, it departs a certain bird and arrives at a certain bird. So the first step in that shift is the departure. It moves from somewhere to go somewhere. It could be either going to the same bird and does something changes, or it's going to a different bird. So that needs to be done on the departure to be then, again, you have that ability to set this where you're required to do that. Did it answer, Fiera?
Yes.
Thank you. Cool. But yeah, as I said, OnePort help is available, or the phone number is available. Some of you know how to contact me on Teams, so feel free when we go live to reach out and walk through the more finer details to get this, make sure that we're all across it and learn from it to make it as seamless as possible. So thank you for your time. So we, again, when we started off this project a year ago, the methodology that we're using to build this is an agile methodology, which means changes can happen reasonably frequently. So we will have future releases in the pipeline quite quickly, in respect to in a month or a month and a half. We'll communicate what those changes are, so you can keep yourself updated on new functionality or new items to look out for. So, Ahmad, you had a question?
Yep, thank you for giving me the opportunity. My question is, since the recording for this one started a little later, could we get a recording of this session or another complete session sent to us so that we can just refer back to it?
I've been taking notes of the questions asked, so I can share those. We can certainly share the recorded demonstration of the changing agents. And we have got previous demonstrations I can share. So answer is yes. Yes, we can.
Thank you.
And I'm just, and have you had, or possibly also look at ADAP? There should have been an invite sent out, which is the training material that will give a lead into the system itself. So cool. Other than that, I'd like to thank you for your time, and yeah, looking forward next Tuesday. Let's stay in contact regarding this to make sure that we're all on the same page and moving this forward. We're here to transition you across in that, and also including our VTS pilots and port officers in Port Kembla. So yeah, feel free to reach out if you've got any questions.
Okay, no worries. Thanks, guys.